Hello everyone, this is Articat, and today we're going to be playing Quarantine Zone, The Last Check, which I think is like a quarantine game, apparently, obviously. Let's go ahead and do the campaign. Examine survivors and evacuate the uninfected to give humanity a chance. So we're looking out for, like, people infected by zombie virus, all that. At least that's kind of what I gathered by looking at it. Regatta Games presents...
Ah, finally awake, Commander. Thought you were dreaming of a vacation on some sunny beach. Not the best fantasy these days, huh? Anyway, welcome back to reality. We're almost there. Checkpoint Alpha. They've been holding out, but they need reinforcements. That means us. Alright, get ready. You're dropping in 20.
And
Commander, watch your step out there. It's not just the dead you gotta worry about.
Getting a little bit of choppiness for some reason. That's alright. Hopefully that won't happen when the actual game's going. Alright, so we're in Movement WASDA. And it is day 1. Alright, so I guess this is day 1 as a zombie quarantine checker guy. There will be no evacuation today, so I guess we don't need to worry about that. Alright, our bed for sleeping in. Kinda just getting my bearings here for a second. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the walkie-talkie.
Sleep well, Grunt? It's your first day, so I'll go easy on you. Our job's to make damn sure the plague doesn't crawl into the camp. Get yourself to the checkpoint. We'll start with the basics.
Tutorial, no! Alright, so we can't escape from here, so we're gonna have to do the tutorial. Hopefully it won't be that bad. It's not like we usually play games like this anyway, I suppose.
He actually showed up! You guys owe me $10. Nothing personal. It's just, we're stuck in Groundhog Day out here. Just trying to, you know, not go crazy. Okay, so it's simple, really. Just shout, "Next!" and the guys will let the survivor in.
Alright, so pretty much like a chef, just next! Alright, so let's go in. Let's try and figure out where we're supposed to, well, I guess we call them to us, alright. Left all. Come on, come on!
First, do a simple inspection. Take the flashlight from the table.
Alright, so we're looking for a flashlight right here. And then I was looking at the pen. Alright, let's use the flashlight, even though it's pretty bright out. See a full 360 degree.
Take your time.
Thing.
Match what you see against the symptom chart. The devil's in the details.
Alright, so we're looking at the symptom chart, which is C.
Identify the
chart.
particular ailment and click Symptom Logged. If you mark most symptoms correctly, you'll get a reward.
Ooh, piece of candy. Alright, so we're looking for conjunctivitis. Conjunctivitis is inflammation of the eye's mucous membrane caused by allergic reaction or viral infection.
Once you've recorded the symptoms, it's time to decide their fate. Let's switch to the distribution tab.
We're gonna exile them right off the bat. Alright, so we're looking for the symptoms tag. Wait, what?
Still not sure? No worries. Just send them into quarantine. Let them sit for a few days, and the virus will reveal itself. Like a friend of mine used to say, can't piss in the gas tank. I'm not sure what he meant exactly, but your choice may have consequences for the whole camp. If you let the wrong one in, pretty face, pleading eyes, it'll come back to bite more than just you in the ass.
Alright, so I guess the quarantine, it looks like we have a certain amount that we can put there, so I guess we put them there if we're not sure, maybe if they are infected. Let's see, we get a bit of reading here. The checkpoint's field outpost of the Science Division. Send survivors here to investigate unknown symptoms. Temporary accommodation for the healthy. Send all non-infected survivors to the residential block to await evacuation. You can send survivors to the block even when it's full, but the survivors there will start to get sick and die. An isolation and treatment center for survivors who have borderline symptoms. If you're unsure of a survivor's condition, send them to quarantine for further observation. And then the destination for infected survivors. Remember, there is no cure for the virus. Liquidation is a painful mercy. Be certain, once you send a survivor for liquidation, the decision cannot be reversed. After inspecting survivors and identifying their symptoms, you need to send them to one of the zones. Alright, so we put them there if they're definitely infected, there if they're maybe infected, here if they have symptoms we haven't seen before. So I guess maybe if they start mutating or something later, and then for healthy people, put them there. Alright.
I was healthy yesterday, just check again.
Hey, yo, I'm infected here. Alright, so that guy's infected. Let's just go ahead and wait for the next one. Alt. Here we go. Come over here. Get over here.
We just need to get to the safe zone. My family is waiting for me.
Alright, first we did a flashlight, I think. Maybe. I guess we're already playing. I guess now we gotta start looking for symptoms. Alright, so let's see. Yellow eyes, conjunctivitis, or red eyes. She seems, appears to have neither of those.
You
got
are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for
rashy
your
knees.
turn. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
Guessing that's not really a symptom then. I don't think it's really bruising. Alright, so I'm guessing she's probably fine for the tutorial.
In 4 days, we will be evacuating the survivors block. The top brass will be very upset with us if we don't move a adequate number of healthy people. Carefully examine the survivors in the line and send the uninfected onto the block.
Alright, so I'm guessing for the sake of tutorial, she's probably uninfected, so let's just go ahead and send her. Next! Nope, gotta
Please. My wife's already inside.
fight right there.
She's waiting for me.
Alright, so it's gonna be a sad story. Sadly, this guy has to go. Let's see if we can find bite mark. Yep, right here. And then I guess we just click it. Distribution, go ahead and send him to liquidation. That kind of sucks, but
You guys seem nervous. Is everything okay?
you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Next!
Next survivor.
Hello, hello.
What's the point of all this? We're all dead already.
Alright, so he's got something on his face, but it could just be normal. Nothing on his legs and arms, it looks like. No bite marks. He does have yellow eyes, though. Yep, you can zoom in with the right click. That's good to know. Alright, let's open up the chart. He's got yellow eyes, that's for sure. It's got a check mark next to it. A yellowing of the eyes is a change in the color of the sclera from whitish to various shades of yellow, ranging from a straw color to bright yellow. It is a sign of problems with the provision of clean water and water in the city after the outbreak. Freckles aren't usually considered a disease symptom, but some commanders previously misinterpreted them as some kind of zombie rash. Do not make the same mistake. So, I'm not sure if he just has freckles or what. Maybe we'll just check that anyway. And then we'll go ahead and send him into quarantine, just to be sure.
At least it's not a death sentence.
Sir.
Maybe we shouldn't have that. Oh, well, we only got one left, so. Alright, she's immediately...
I can't go back out there.
She's immediately got red eyes, which is pretty scary, actually, looking at him like that. Alright, so I guess it's red eyes. Also send them into quarantine, and that's 3 out of 3.
I was healthy yesterday. Just check again.
Remove your outer clothing, hats,
Alright, so they're
That's
going
it.
to quarantine.
Not that hard, right? Also, can you try to avoid excessive executions, please? We'd like to keep our jobs.
I'll try. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of here and go back to home. Survivor block, laboratory. I guess we live in a laboratory. And someone else's house. Collectibles room. So I guess if we get collectibles to go here, we got some cigarettes there. Yeah, I guess we'll probably fill that up later, hopefully. Alright, not too bad. Let's go ahead and get some nice, calm, relaxing sleep. We had to do what we had to do. Alright, so we've got 1,800 bucks. We spent 500 on maintenance. Basic cost for maintaining quarantine base and block. So we're at 1,300. Let's see, deaths and block, 0. 0 past infected, 0 zombie victims, overcrowding, starvation, and executed.
Wake up, soldier. March yourself to quarantine and check the survivor before he drops.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna be making a lot more decisions here soon. Let's try and figure out how we got back there. Alright, this way, this way. We got somebody we need to take a look at in the quarantine place. The virus can look and behave differently for different people. Send survivors to quarantine to monitor their symptoms. Inspect the quarantine survivors every day. If symptoms disappear, the survivor is healthy. Infected survivors will become zombies. You must clear quarantine when there is a zombie.
Well, look at this one. All rosy cheeks.
Verified.
Yeah,
On government
flipping us
rations,
off.
no less.
Status stable.
What's your call, soldier?
No incidents
Infected or
reported.
not? Hell if I know. Inspect again, then pick an assignment.
Alright, so I guess now we're going to be taking a look at everyone and seeing if they're healthy again. Let's see, how do we do that? I guess we press E on them. Let's see, he still has yellow eyes. He doesn't have anything else on him, though. And yellow eyes is sick. So I guess maybe he's just sick and he's not like... This one says sick or infected. This one says definitely infected, so maybe he's not actually infected, he's just sick. And maybe we can just let him go back to... whatever. Yeah, I guess we'll clear that guy. If I knew how... Here we go, I guess we'll just send him back to the survivor's block. He seems alright.
Thanks for letting me live, at least.
Yeah, no problem. Alright, so he's just a little under the weather, that's fine. Let's go ahead and check this guy out.
You are in a quarantine.
If I remember right, this guy had conjunctivitis.
Lie, okay? I can't go back.
And let's see, his eyes look white again. He doesn't have any marks. Alright, so I'm guessing this guy's actually good. Let's send him back.
Send him to the living block. Word to the wise, rookie. If you catch anyone in the quarantine block eyeing you like you're a slab of meat, do the world a favor. Burn the thing. There's a lever to the right of the camera. Understood?
Alright, so something about a lever to the right of the camera and burning people if
Now
they look
get
at
over
us
to
like
Georgie.
meat.
He's got a little toy for you.
Wait, hold on, I still got somebody else to clear.
Identification verified. Quarantine status.
You have to
stable.
believe me.
Alright,
No
well,
incidents
she has
reported.
red eyes, so immediately to liquidation.
Looks secure. Is it
Sorry,
safe?
but it is what it is. They'll take care of you real good.
The
Alright, so
infected
then...
typically exhibit elevated pulse rates, with body temperature rising significantly above normal levels. This device will help you detect infection when there aren't enough visible symptoms. Give it a try.
Thermometer. Where's it at? Let's see, right here. Thermopulsometer. Pulse and temperature can be indicators of an infection. Use the thermopulsometer. Right, left click to check a survivor's vital signs. Sneezing or hiccuping may be signs of an elevated temperature or pulse. Alright, we're calling him in. Get in here!
Are we done?
Alright, so
Can
we've
I just
got...
go?
Oh, sorry. We got hiccups, we got bleeding on the head. Open up a Q or Tool wheel, kill wheel, wow. Let's go ahead and scan them. Pulse 144, temperature rising and rising. Then we gotta get right up on them. Alright, I guess we're just gonna let this sit here for a little bit. So we're looking at about 140-ish and yeah, we're looking at 140-ish and 43. So let's check the symptoms. High temperature means infected. Elevated pulse means sick or infected. Alright, so she's probably infected most likely.
Hats, glasses, and gloves. Prepare your belongings
so we're just gonna go ahead and put her in, if I can remember how. Let's go ahead and put her in liquidation.
In time,
is not a
you'll
death
get more
sentence,
tools to help you spot the
right?
symptoms.
Nah,
The
it's just
disease
gonna go take a
evolves,
nap for a little bit.
but so
Alright,
do we.
so I think she was definitely infected.
What happens?
We got red eyes. This guy's
What will you do to me?
immediately infected. Don't worry about it.
Looks secure. Is it safe?
And let's see the next one.
Please don't scan me with that. I've heard stories.
They got plain white eyes. We've got sweat marks on the armpits. So she's probably running a temperature or something like that. We've got 40, just a little under 41, and then we also got 156. So I guess we'll probably just send her into quarantine. I don't think she's exactly zombified or whatever, infected. Let's go ahead and call the next guy in.
Did you hear that? Someone's watching us, I know it.
We've got like, can't tell if his eyes are red exactly. Let's just go ahead and take his temperature and all that. Oops. Oh, why is it doing that? Alright, so basically anything over 40 means dangerous. His temperature seems about normal, but his pulse is 194. Which means extreme pulse is infected. Keep hitting escape instead of tab. Alright, so sadly that guy has to go.
Don't make me wait.
Oh, we got dude with armor here. That's a straight up dwarf. Alright, so we've got, well, a tall dwarf, I guess. So we've got no marks, no bite marks, eyes seem clear. Let's do a temperature check. Ah, that's annoying. Alright, 36, 116. Let's just go ahead and double check. Alright, so he's under 120. Let's just send him back to home base. He seems fine. Alright, let's call the next guy in. Here's the last guy of the day.
I was helping others out there. Look, no bites.
Alright, we've got conjunctivitis. Let's see if there are any bites. Just be really careful. Alright, let's check his stuff.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for
Come
your
on.
turn. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves. Prepare your belongings for inspection.
Alright, so his stuff seems kind of normal so far, but he does have conjunctivitis. We've got room in the quarantine zone, so let's send him there for now.
You can't do this. Please.
Then we'll go ahead and check on him later. Can we put our weapon away or whatever? Yep, we can. Is that it? Am I good to go? Hope see you guys later. I guess we just go back now. Back to our little shed that we sleep in. Alright, so that's day 2 number done. Yeah.
External infected rushing the perimeter. Prevent breach.
What the hell is going on?
Prevent breach.
Alright, so we're starting drone control. Let's see what's going on out there. Wave 1, movement. Space ascend, left shift descend, fire, switch weapon. Number 1, bombs. Number 2, rockets. Number 3, airstrike. So I guess we got zombies coming in. Wasn't really expecting this part. Alright, let's just wait for them to come in. Pop those. Maybe we'll just wait for that side to crowd up a little bit more. Alright, so that ain't working. We're gonna have to use some heavier weaponry. Pressing 3 for... Oh yeah, I gotta use the mouse wheel. Alright, man, there's too many coming in. We're reloading. Let's use the bigger gun. Use the small one again. He's right at the fence. Man, we can't seem to get him off it. For some reason we can't aim over there. What's going on? They've been using that. We can't aim over there. What? Guess we just stop them from even getting up there. I'm not sure. Oh, wait, we can move. Nah, dumb. So now it's going to be a little more difficult. Let's go ahead and fly up. I forgot we could even fly this thing. I don't know why I wasn't doing that. I wonder how many waves we got to get through. Hopefully just 3. Let's back up a little bit. Drop the bigger stuff. Go ahead and get rid of this little guy there. Victoire! Alright, we did it. That was kind of crazy and random. But I guess now we know to expect some of those every once in a while. So we got 3,000 verified survivors, 3 infected and eliminated, 4 defense, 1 maintenance.
Hell of a night. Even made me hungry. Remember, the better a man eats, the longer he can fight. As for civilians, they don't last long without food either. Make sure everyone gets fed.
Switch to base mode to monitor the camp and survivors, upgrade buildings, and purchase resources. So for that we press B. Checkpoint management. In addition to inspections, you are responsible... Oh my goodness, let me do that again. In addition to inspections, you are responsible for the overall management of the checkpoint. This includes survivors, provisions, power, and buildings. We're just going to skim over this a little bit. Survivors and provisions go hand in hand. More survivors in a block, more food. Buildings that will meet the needs of the survivors, upgrade, all that. Power is the lifeblood of this checkpoint. Regularly check on the generator. Make sure that it has enough fuel and that the total power consumption of buildings does not exceed the generator's output. It's all pretty basic stuff, really. Alright, so we're looking at the canteen, resupply.
Don't spread things too thin.
I guess we're gonna spend some of that sweet, sweet cash that we made.
Now you know how to restock the mess hall. Keep the food coming, or everything goes to hell. But the food supply isn't the only thing you need to monitor.
Alright, so we're also looking at med kits and all that. So we need to get some med kits. Let's see, let's do resupply. Let's just do max, I get, well, it's 12,000 bucks. I don't know if we want to quite do that. Let's just do max, why not? Alright, so we got those topped out. We got a generator, we have tents. I guess this is the scenery right here. And then the canteen, which we already fed everybody. So get back to work. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna finish this day out and then call it a video or whatever. It's probably already a bit of a long one. Alright, let's go through here. Seems a lot more quiet and eerie today. It's like ash or snow or something in the air. I'm not sure what that is. Alright, task completed. Now let's see what this guy has to say. I guess nothing.
Max?
That works for us, I suppose.
What was that noise?
What was
Are
that
they
noise?
here?
What was that? Alright, so we've got white eyes, we've gotten blood on the arm. I don't see anything on the back arms. We also have hiccups, so that's gonna be like heart rate or something like that. So we're looking at 140 and then 36. 140 is the possible sick range, so we'll just send him to quarantine. Oh no, it still has two. Oh no, 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 no. We have to do that yesterday. Can we still do that now? I forgot these people are still in quarantine. Which way is that? Quarantine, quarantine, command room. And let's take a look at the map. Should just be blam blam, I think. Hope we didn't miss a quarantine, no. Hold on, guys, 1 second.
Identification
Yep,
verified.
I didn't forget about you guys. Sorry about that.
Status stable. No incidents reported.
You don't need to check me.
Alright.
Just look in my eyes. I'm fine.
Alright, his eyes are fine. I don't see any biting marks. Alright, I think he's good to go. Whoops. Send him to the survivor's block. Let's go ahead and check her out real quick. Oh no, I should have checked his no.
Feel okay. I promise.
Alright, so she's still fine. I did hear her hiccup though, so she might be pulse 155. Alright, so I think she's actually infected. Let's see, well, 155 is still kind of safe. But 40, oh yeah, over 41 is bad, so alright, yep, she's infected. You gots to go, lady. Alright, now let's go ahead and check on this guy who is patiently waiting for us. We have 145, 36. Let me see, I think that's 36. Alright, so he's just a sick range. Let's just send him to quarantine for now.
I'll do anything. Just test me again.
No, we got a poor inspection for that one. I guess we missed something on him, but I'm not sure what. Alright, so we have regular eyes, we have blood on his feet. Like on his boot though, they're not actually on his skin or anything, so I'm not, I mean, he's definitely sneezing. Get away from me! 77, 39, alright, it's going up, it's going up. Alright, it's definitely hitting that infected range. Oh, keep hitting escape. Alright, so
Am I in trouble? I thought I was safe.
That one also says porn. Oh, man, maybe because, I think I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm not actually clicking the symptoms or whatever, I think. Maybe.
Hello?
Alright, so she's got some blood on her clothing. I think her eyes, yep, she has conjunctivitis. So I guess we're probably just gonna send her to the quarantine. Pulse and temperature are fine. Alright, let's not mess this up anymore. Let's go to the chart. Let's go to... Maybe it is this yellow eyes. I don't think it's conjunctivitis. But yellow eyes for sure. Now let's send her to quarantine.
Sure.
Alright, competent inspection. Alright, so that is what I was missing. I was kind of just doing it too fast there. That was too good for my own good.
I think we were followed.
Alright, so she's got yellow eyes or whatever. I'm looking for bite marks on the back. I don't see anything. So another case of yellow eyes. Go ahead and send her to quarantine.
What do you mean, precautionary measures?
We still have 2 more, so hopefully these guys aren't sick too, or else we're gonna start being in trouble.
It's hard to think straight.
Alright, so she has red stuff, like cuts or something on her face, lesions, whatever you might want to call those, everything up. She's got hiccups. 155 pulse, I think that's already really bad. Well, it's not terrible, I guess. What was her temperature again?
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn.
Pulse is a
Remove
little
your outer
high.
clothing,
Temperature's a little
hats,
high.
glasses, and gloves.
But not dangerously
Prepare your
high.
belongings for inspection.
Sadly, quarantine is full, so I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do. Let's see if the cuts on her face mean anything too. Alright, skin cuts, sick or infected. I don't think we really need to liquidate. Let's go ahead and double check these guys real quick.
Verified. Quarantine status stable.
Let's double check this. Never mind, this guy's definitely...
What's
Let's
that
double
noise?
check him real quick.
Are they here?
Alright, so he's at 140, 36. So he is within range. See if there's a bite mark. Oh, that's not good. What are we gonna do?
No, you don't understand.
I think we're gonna have to find like the least sick looking person and put them in the survivor's block.
Please, I can't go back out there.
Alright, so all she has is yellow eyes. I think we're just gonna go ahead and send her back to the survivor block. She's not hiccuping or sneezing or anything like that.
It's almost over. Keep it together.
Alright, so hopefully that wasn't a bad idea. And now we're definitely gonna have her go to quarantine because of the... What was it again? Pulse. Let's see. Elevated pulse. Was her temperature high too? Like her temperature was high, so pulse and temperature. Send her to the quarantine. And then we got one more. Nope, we got two more. Oh, goodness.
You're not going to detain me, right?
Nope, we aren't. Because you got red eyes. See you later.
You could do this. It's almost over.
Oh, I should have...
Come on.
Keep doing it too fast. I keep forgetting to click the thing.
Hello?
Alright, so normal looking eyes. She does have some blood stuff. I just heard a shot from over there too, which is kind of nuts. She does have blood all over her though. Oh, and let's go ahead and check her. Up, it's going up, it's going up. If it passes 41, we got my sorry lady. So she's also got to go. Yeah, don't worry, you won't be tired here before long.
For your turn. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses,
So let's go ahead and...
prepare your
There,
belongings for inspection.
Heard the gunshot over there again. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back, and then we're going to call it a video. I got to edit all these together. I kind of took a couple cuts. And it's cold weather. It's making my nose all stuffy, and it's driving me nuts. Alright, so I'm going to call it here. I'll see you guys in the next one. With that, I hope you have a good one. Whatever. Take it easy. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I probably just said that. See you later.